guys, this is Sandy, and today I want to do a video on how to be profitable on Airbnb in 2023. I'm an Airbnb host. I'm a licensed realtor here in the Central Florida area and network across the states. And I'm also a real estate investor. And since 2019 or 18, something like that, I've been mostly concentrated on Airbnb properties. And I've been doing a lot of videos on this. So today I want to talk about how to be profitable in 2023. 2023 is a unique year because there's a lot of different things going on in the economy. The economy is kind of contracting. There's rumors of inflation. There's rumors of a depression coming. Interest rates are kind of rising. They're kind of high right now. They come a little bit, then they go up a little bit. So that's also a concern. There's a lot of market saturation, right? We're hearing that a lot in the Airbnb world, that there's a lot of market saturation because of the 2021 boom. Like we had COVID in 2020, the market kind of sucked. Then it kind of came back up, and in 2021 it went bananas, right? People are trying to get back out, going on vacations and that kind of thing. And then we have 2022, which was great in the first two quarters, and then after the second quarter, like July, August, it kind of like dwindled, right? And now we're in a slow season for my market. I'm here in Central Florida, so our slow season is going to be January, February to mid-March, and then we slow down again in September, October to like mid-November when we have Thanksgiving. So the first thing to be profitable is understanding your market, understanding when is slow time, when is busy time, right? Because let's say you bought a property in October, let's say you bought a property in September, and you stage it and you put it on the market on Airbnb. And so you put it on the market, let's say the beginning of October, and it's crickets. Nobody's booking. And then you're on social media and other people are saying how well they're being booked, and you know their calendar is filled up and yours is not. And that could very well be, if you're in my market in the Disney World area, that could very well be because you put the property on the market in the slow season. So you must understand your seasonality. That's going to be important. Understand, wait, is it my property? Is it the season? Is it oversaturation? What is it, right? Let's talk a little bit about oversaturation and you being profitable. Our market is very competitive. Like I am in the Disney World market and it's just very, very competitive. Like you have all first of all, you have Disney properties, right? You could stay on Disney property. Then you have all these top level resorts. Then you have all the timeshares. And then you have all these different homes. You have new construction home. You have fully teamed out homes, like really teamed out. And then you have the regular mom and pop home. When I said a regular mom and pop home, I mean like the regular home where the person probably got the property and can't really decorate it too much, so it's kind of basic, right? So how do you compete? The one thing I'll tell you with this area is everybody makes money if the market is positioned, if the home, not the market, if the home is positioned correctly. What does that mean? You have to understand the market and understand the person that's coming to your market. What is it that they're looking for? What makes it fun for them? And how are you going to compete with that? So if the people come, and who are you catering to? In our area, we could cater to people going to Disney specifically. We could also cater to people coming into work, transitioning to work, like they come to work for a few months and then they go back. There are also people relocating to our area that want to rent a furnished home for a few months, right? There are also people coming to vacation, but they're not necessarily coming to go to Disney. They might be coming here, maybe the older folks coming for a month or two, especially in January or February in the slower season, and they want to stay for a month or two. There are also people coming in from like Brazil, England, Canada, that they don't take vacations like we do. Here in the US, we take maybe a 1 week or 2 week vacation max. In the other parts of the world, when they come on vacation, because it's so far away, they take like a month, 2 months. So decide who you're catering to, or do you want to cater to all of the people I just mentioned? We tend to cater to everyone. So our homes are going to be decorated where you could come and live there for a month. And they're also going to be decorated where if you're coming to Disney, that would also appeal to you. So you got to know your audience, right? Know your audience and know what they want. People are looking for a lot of different amenities, and a game room is going to be super important, right? And when it comes to a game room, especially if you want to cater to the Disney folks, arcade games is a big thing in 2023, right? Arcade games are coming back. So if you're not in a community that offers a clubhouse with a game room, then you want to make sure that you have a game area or a game room in your home. Most of these could be a lot of garages in our area converted to a game room. But you don't just want to have a pool table and a hockey table, right? That's basic stuff. You also want to have an arcade game like Pac-Man, like, I don't know, Avengers, like any game, arcade game that you could find that would be appealing. People are drawn to that. So that's important. Another thing that's important in 2023 is going to be having a huge TV, maybe a 65 or 75 inch TV, and giving options. So you want to have a game room where people could plug in their Xbox, their PlayStation. You don't have to provide it. A lot of people travel with theirs, but providing one would not be a bad idea. And then providing a few games. Maybe they were traveling light. Maybe they weren't able to bring their own game system or their own games. But if you have some, they could play it as well. And the one thing you could do as well is when you're putting your listing, when you're putting your listing on the market on Airbnb or any other platform, Verbo, Booking.com, any other short-term rental platform, look at the amenities that they're offering, right? So they on one of the pages, they have all the amenities, and you get to choose which ones you're offering. The more ticks you could put on those amenities, the better results you get for getting your home staying fully booked, right? That's going to be super important. Some people are looking for a bidet. So at least have a bidet in the master bedroom. And there are many different versions of bidets in today's market. Most of them are now where you put it on top of the toilet, right? You could have the one that changes from warm to hot. You could do the regular cold water one, but a bidet is going to be important. And in case I'm not pronouncing it right, I'm talking about a B as in boy, I as in ice cream, D as in dog, E as in egg, T as in Tom, a bidet. A lot of people like that. That's just super important. So how you position and stage your property is going to determine how profitable you're going to get in 2023. Another thing I want to mention is make sure your home is automated. In today's world, in 2023, your home must be automated. What do I mean by that? It means you have automated door lock. So someone could just come in, punch in their code, the door will open. It means that you're able to automate your thermostat so you could see what the guests are doing with your thermostat while you're not there. It means that if your sliding doors, like in our area, we have huge sliding doors that leads to the pool area. And a lot of time the guests will open the sliding door and they just keep going in and out with the AC on and all this hot air coming in. So you want to make your AC system so if the doors are open, the sliding doors are open for more than a certain amount of minutes, the air conditioning system will shut itself down and it will not come back on until they close it. You want to do the same thing with the door leading to the game room, because most of the time the game room is going to be the garage, and that's going to be hotter than the rest of the house. So you want to make sure that if they're going to the garage, if you have a garage, you want to make sure if that door is open for too long, the air conditioning system will shut itself off and will not come back on until they close it. It is not expensive to automate these things. Another thing you want to automate is your pool equipment. Some people are going to ask for pool heat if you offer pool heat, right? I'm from Jamaica. I eat my H's. I'm talking about H as in Harry, He as in egg, A as in apple, T as in Tom, guys. If you're offering pool heat and you tell them, okay, guys, let me know if you're going to want the pool heat before you check in. They may not do that. They may wait until they check in to say, well, yeah, can you turn the pool heat on? And how cool is it to be able to do that from an app on your phone? Especially if you're self-managing, right? So these are some of the things that you want to take into consideration if you want your Airbnb to be profitable in 2023. Let's go down the list again because I don't want to make this video too lengthy. You want to make sure you have arcade games if you possibly can. You want to make sure you're offering a movie area where you have a big screen TV and they could watch their favorite movies from their favorite streaming channels. So you definitely want to make sure you have streaming channels going on. And you also want to make sure that they're able to plug in their game system. You could even have a 2 or 3 maybe gaming chairs where they could sit for the gamers and they could do their gaming thing from those gaming chairs. That's super important. Walmart had some gaming chairs for super cheap over the holiday season. You want to make sure you have that. You want to make sure you're offering at least a bidet, right? In one master bathroom minimum, right? You also want to make sure you have all kitchen utensils. And nowadays when people are traveling, they're looking for all the kitchen utensils, meaning they're looking for a mixer, they may be looking for a crock pot, they may be looking for Instapot, right? They're going to be looking for everything that they don't have at home. So the more you provide and the more you're able to check all those amenities when you're putting your property on the market for rent, the more profitable you will be. For more tips, give us a call, send us a text, 407-719-4713, 407-791-4713. The number should be somewhere on the screen or down below. We're here to answer any questions you may have. Doesn't matter where in the world you're doing your Airbnb. I pretty much could tell you what makes sense and what does not. Because I'm a real estate agent and I'm also doing Airbnb myself. And I'm going to say short-term renting because Airbnb is really short-term renting. And another thing to be profitable, guys, my last tip, don't just put the property on Airbnb. Put the property also on Booking.com, Vrbo, Owners Direct, all these other platforms that are out there. Put your property on them because guess what? They may not be as big as Airbnb, but if your calendar is not being filled up on Airbnb by itself, these other platforms will work for you. Another thing that you want to look into, huge deal for 2023, direct booking. Try to build out your own website and try to have people also book directly from you. I'm messing up all kind of words this morning. Anyway, encourage people to book directly from you, right? Because you don't have to pay the platform fees that way. So that's going to be huge in 2023. There's more and more gurus coming out now talking about having your own short-term rental website, and it's true because if you're able to do your own direct booking, you don't have to follow the rules of these different platforms, right? And sometimes the platform will just kick your property off, and there goes your livelihood, or there goes your income, or whatever you're using it for. So having your own website is going to be super important, and I'm going to do a video totally dedicated to that at another time. Thank you so much for listening. Again, my name is Sandy. I'm in the Central Florida area. If you're thinking of investing in doing an Airbnb property or any of that stuff, feel free to reach out to us. We have lots of tips that will help you on your journey.